Good afternoon. Thanks for joining me for the Daily Rundown. I'm Kara Rucker. Trump is poised to start tweeting again, and a state bill would allow 12-year-olds to get vaccinated without parental consent. But first, topping our news this afternoon, actor Alec Baldwin will be charged with involuntary manslaughter in the deadly shooting on the Rust movie set. This is Straight Arrow News, unbiased, straight facts. Prosecutors announcing Thursday morning their plans to charge actor Alec Baldwin with involuntary manslaughter in the accidental shooting on the Rust film set that killed a cinematographer. The person designated to oversee weapons on the film set, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, is also facing the same charges as Baldwin. The charges are expected to be filed at the end of this month. Actor Alec Baldwin has previously expressed grief over the set shooting in an interview with ABC News.
She was someone who was loved by everyone who worked with and liked by everyone who worked with and admired. But admired by everybody who worked with her.
In the span of 1 week, the Supreme Court has sided with the state of New York twice over its new gun restrictions and against firearm dealers, who said the laws would violate their Second Amendment rights. The new gun laws in New York include measures that require security systems inside gun shops, require background checks on customers buying ammunition, and provide records of gun sales to government law enforcement agencies upon request. Firearms dealers said the new laws infringed on their Second Amendment. While the Supreme Court, without comment on the case, rejected their claim, there are still portions of the law being challenged in lower courts that could still have an effect on the new laws. The U.S. has been rattled by a crime wave since the pandemic. Homicide rates have spiked since 2020, shattering grim milestones. But a new report argues murder is not a nationwide problem, but rather a problem in a small set of urban areas concentrated to just a few counties. According to new research released this week, 42% of murders in 2020 took place in just 1% of all U.S. counties, and nearly half of all homicides happened in just 31 counties. The top 5% of counties with the highest homicide rates accounted for 73% of murders in the U.S. More than half of all counties recorded no homicides, and another 16% recorded just one murder. Former President Donald Trump is expected to return to Twitter and is now asking Meta for permission to come back to Facebook. Trump's request comes as he prepares his 2024 presidential campaign.
When he was banned from Twitter and Facebook the day after the January 6th riot, those were supposed to be permanent bans. Then Facebook quickly turned around. Its oversight board said it was going to be a 2-year ban and be revisited. So there's a lot of indication from that side that they don't intend this to be permanent.
As he awaits a response from Facebook, Trump already has the green light from Twitter, and his campaign team is reportedly ready to start tweeting again. Elon Musk is apparently preparing for backlash, not only from users, but has also suggested the federal government could become involved. Elon Musk said in a tweet, the Biden administration may try to weaponize federal agencies against Twitter since the platform is welcoming back the former president. A bill being debated among Connecticut lawmakers would allow children as young as 12 years old to receive vaccines without parental consent. The bill would allow children to get vaccinated without a parent's approval, and it's not exclusive to the COVID-19 vaccine. Right now in the state, you have to be 18 years or older to get vaccinated unless you have a parent's written or verbal permission. Washington, D.C. passed a similar law 2 years ago, allowing a child as young as 11 to get vaccinated on their own. At Straight Arrow News, we aim down the middle, whereas other media missed the target. The story you just heard has largely been covered by the right, but was underreported by the left. If you'd like to learn about other stories that are being underreported by one side or the other, check out the Media Miss tool on our website so you can see the news you're missing from the mainstream. For a high school in Massachusetts, it looks like school is always in session, day or night. That's because the school can't figure out how to override its lighting system to turn the lights off. So for a year and a half, all the lights in the school have remained on, and it's becoming a problem for taxpayers who pay for those lights. The school expects to make the repairs needed next month. And in the meantime, teachers are shutting off breakers not connected to the main system and are unscrewing light bulbs from fixtures inside of their classrooms. These are your top headlines on this Thursday afternoon. Thanks for watching the Daily Rundown with Straight Arrow News, your place for journalism without agenda. I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.